All right, good day, hi, and welcome, guys. Okay, I don't have much time left on my battery. Here's my big boy saw. This is my first. These are my first two new chainsaws. This is the MS400C, 67cc saw, and this is all the stuff I bought today. So I got files. That should do me a little while. Got some spare chains. These two chains came with that little 162. The MS162. So that saw is going to get, this saw is going to pay for itself really quick. Bought some wedges, got some manuals, and the whole kit and caboodle cost me $2,001. So a little bit of a parts breakdown, what you'd want to know about. The MS400C was $1359. Okay, I thought it was $1,300, but $1359.99. The 162, where's the 162? 162 was on special from, well, it was $249.99, 250 bucks, down from 280 bucks, about 30 bucks off. So that's basically all this stuff. Plus, I got two things of oil, $2,001 even. So this week coming, it will probably, as of Monday morning, it's going to be. Both saws are probably going to go. Well, that saw is going to work for sure Monday morning, but Wednesday for sure coming. This one's gonna. It's got a lot of trees. This saw has a lot of trees with its name on it. I call this one the Tree Reaper. How awesome is that? And this guy, I call him the Tree Piranha. Oh yeah, these are the nicest these saws are ever going to look. From this point on, this is the last couple of days that they're going to ever be sitting idle. Like, I mean, these things are going to get really worked. 13-inch bar, 20-inch bar. Why did I buy the two saws? Well, number one, I'm very irresponsible. But number two, it crosses a lot. This crosses a lot off the list. My budget was $2,000 on my credit card, which is about $100 a month, 100 something bucks a month. And I needed these, so I got some 3 wedges. So I'd rather cut into these than those steel rail tie wedges that I have. So yeah, I got a really nice gap of saws. I have one saw that fits in between right now, and that's the Echo with the 39 cc's. But that one I'm going to kind of sort of retire it a bit. I didn't pick up a chain for it today. I didn't bother. I might get it later on. But I just wanted to show you all that stuff. That's what I bought. We're going to see lots of this saw. You won't see, I don't have time to run it today because I got to move a whole bunch of wood from there to over here so we can put in our heat pump. We're going to have 3 sources of heat. We've got electric, wood, and heat pump. My dad just bought a heat pump, so we're putting that in. But this saw is the amount of work it's going to be doing is going to be unbelievable. Both saws are very light for like, obviously the 162 is only 30.1 cc's. We work with that all day. This is fully loaded with a 20-inch bar. Light bar is basically 16 and a half pounds. That's not bad considering my MS260 that I had was about 2 pounds, not quite 2 pounds lighter than that. The Husky 272 that I nearly bought, aka Tree Kong, you remember him? I don't need him anymore because I got this guy, but he was 22 pounds with a 20-inch bar. That's a big difference. 16 and a half to 22 pounds. That's a big difference if you have to work with it. Now, the other guy was 72 cc's, but of all the things I've seen for the difference between the 67cc and the 72cc saws, yes, you'll get a little bit more speed out of the 72cc saws. But to work for an 8-hour day or longer with a saw, I would take this any day. This saw just made so much sense to me because it's right at that weight where if it was any heavier, it'd be a little bit too hard on the back. Any lighter, well, lighter is always, I'll take lighter for sure. But everything above like the 462, the 500i. A lot of people think the 500i is like a really, really lightweight saw. It's not. It's a very heavy saw. It's it's over 20 pounds with the same bar and chain on it. So you got more power, sure, but you got more weight. So for a guy that's going to be doing a lot of say storm cleanup, stove wood, stuff like that, not production stove wood, but just like this is great. Following the odd tree, like this is just that sweet spot of saw where it's not too big, it's not too small. Still will be discontinuing these saws, so pick them up now while you can. The saw that will be replacing it is the 400.1, same kind of saw, but 62 cc's instead of 67. And it's basically that saw is going to replace this saw and the 392. So for me, it's just like a no-brainer. This is the saw to get. I picked it up. I picked up the 462 side by side. The 462 is maybe about a pound or two heavier all around, but it's at the end of the day for the same bar. You can run a 36-inch bar on this thing. Apparently, on his website it says up to 28. I don't think I'll go past 28 with this, and I would just have it as a limbing bar. I think the 20 is a sweet spot. I don't think I'll bother buying a 16. I think this is going to be the 20-inch bar saw, period. And if I need something shorter, I'll grab those guys. You know, like if I need a 16-inch bar, that little saw will do, because that saw has a 13-inch bar, and that's probably fine. If I need more than a 16-inch bar, this saw will do everything. So it is a really sweet spot saw. Guys that are running them love them. There's guys that have sold their 500 eyes because of this. And, you know, just because it's easier to live with, right? It's easier to work with. It's not as hard on the back. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. And that's what that's how much money I'm in debt for. And, you know, it'll take a little while to pay it off. But these things will earn their keep pretty fast. This is for my business. I'm very proud of myself being able to invest in my business this much for this season. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. It took 2 years to get here, but I got here. There we go.